Knicks off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Dennis Rodman is out there with the glove. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Lambeer in at the 5.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Brunson. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Lambeer with a screen on Bridges. Dumars gets to Lambeer. Lambeer, the mid-range, drains the jump shot.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Towns, a screen on Dumars. Pass to Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Thomas. Lambeer screen. Thomas with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Bridges outside. Anunoby has the open look. Oh, good on the triple. Thomas down low. Brunson covering. Thomas, good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Lambeer. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. Pass to Lambeer. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's Brunson missing. And here's Detroit. Stolen by Thomas. Takes it inside. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Man, that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Brunson against Thomas. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Lambeer. 16 feet away. He's off on that one.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Out to Brunson. Towns a screen on Thomas. And a clever pass fake kept the defense closing in. Brunson's got a second bucket tonight.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Bill Lambeer.
Sticking with it. Towns wanted that bucket.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double, someone you can build around.
Now, here is Aguirre. It's good from about 19 feet. Bridges with it. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Pistons trailing. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Down low. There's Aguirre. Off target with the jump hook. Thomas against Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Lambeer. Pass to Dumars. Back to Aguirre. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Robinson's checked in for on and over. Free throw good from Aguirre.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Now, here is Robinson. Brunson outside. Misses the three.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this year.
Here's Dumars. Still without a basket. Thomas, no luck. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. And the Knicks miss again. Aguirre against Brunson. Aguirre passes to Thomas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New York ball. So for the Pistons, Mahorn comes in for Bill Lambeer. And James Edwards is subbed in for Rodman. The Knicks trailing. Towns a screen on Dumars. Inside, and Towns throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Aguirre. Outside Dumars. To Johnson. Thomas up top. Lock at 6. Over Brunson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Towns a screen on Johnson. And it's hard penetrating. Pass to Towns. And there it is for him. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here is Thomas. Here's Dumars. A shot, no good. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. From the arc. Out to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Pass to Towns. Launches a three. Here's Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Knicks lead by 5. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Sweet move. Brunson with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Hart outside. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside Thomas. Outside Dumars. Shoots over Bridges. Detroit, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 8. Now Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart, wide open. He fires. And Towns gets it to go.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. Detroit also making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Dumars. And it's Williams in for Thomas. Pistons trail by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. Stolen by Clarkson. For the finish. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Outside Williams. Pass to Johnson. Five to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Mahorn tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Knicks leading by 12. McBride passes to Bridges. Sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a brick pass.
Edwards with the screen for Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
McBride passes to Bridges. Rebound, Detroit.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's the three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Bridges passes to McBride. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Clarkson against Johnson. Shoots over Clarkson. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Edwards is out there with Mahorn. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Johnson, and it's Dumars in at the 2. Johnson with it. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the clock. Releases. You can't get that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
McBride passes to Clarkson. A shake. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pistons trail by 21. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And here are the Knicks. McBride passes to Bridges. McBride on the wing. Back to Bridges. Oh, good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
On the wing, Dumars. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
McBride finds Bridges. New York moving it around. There's a screen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Johnson. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. New York leading by 19. Clarkson looking for an opening. And it's in there. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Coming off the kick, Clarkson varies his pace to lose defenders.
Clarkson's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. Detroit, no good that time either. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Bridges shot, good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Wide open shot is on the money. Bogdanovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Robinson a screen on Bogdanovic. On the wing, Bridges. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
This Pistons squad struggling. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Bogdanovich for three, and it's Bogdanovich again missing. Here's Bridges, and the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
New York leading by 21. Anunoby is screen on Bogdanovich, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And the Knicks with possession here. And it's Anunoby, that time on the assist for Bridges.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. To the paint, here's Dumars. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Dumars. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. McBride passes to Anunoby. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
At the line.
Towns comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Aguaya's checked in for Detroit. Thomas comes in for Bogdanovich.
What's up?
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
And here's Detroit. Johnson outside. Right side Dumars. Bridges with the steal. Anunoby against Johnson. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Inside. Out to Bridges. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here is Thomas after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Will it go? Thomas's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here is Aguaya. 7 points in the game. finishes nicely on the layup. Aguirre's got 9.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And the Knicks with possession here. Bridges outside. Towns wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Knicks lead, 55.
Towns is about 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Now, here is Aguirre. He's got 9. Pass to Johnson. Clock is at 3. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound, Detroit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Aguirre with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
Second team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good from Aguirre. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Then for the Pistons, Bill Lambier's checked in for Edwards. And it's Rodman in for Dumars. And he makes both free throws. And so it's New York with it. Anunoby outside. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now a timeout called by Detroit. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
If you see yourself on a big train, then you know what to do. Check the road.
On defense, New York. Lambier passes to Johnson. Outside, Aguirre. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Right side, Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Great open look there. Brunson's got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. The fadeaway, the microwave. Vinnie Johnson still cooking.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Rodman. Now here's Johnson. Defended by McBride. Brunson against Lambeer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and one of the game's premier agitators. Lambeer can bait the foul call as well as anyone.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here is Bridges. He's got 12. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Lambeer. Detroit, no good that time either. Anunoby with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Hart. Thomas against Bridges. And here's Towns. Shot clock at 5. And there's Bridges on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 assists now tonight. 1:22 left to play in the first half. Here's Thomas. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
1:09 left to play here in the half. Brunson the pass to Hart. Bridges inside. Johnson's there. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Count it. Good. Towns has got 22 points.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Thomas passes to Aguirre. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brunson up top. Thomas covering. Hart outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Hart's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the New York Knicks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. From 3. They're thinking about the shot. You are so close. Give it up for the participants.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the New York Knicks.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And here's Detroit. They've got OG Anunoby. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Thomas gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Towns, that falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 24.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Aguirre after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Aguirre against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Aguirre kicks to Thomas. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
To the middle. Towns with the bucket. Got 26.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Anunoby outside, just 4 to shoot. And Brunson gets it to go.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Dumars. Escalade-Beer. It's Thomas on the wing. Brunson covering. And they get it. Thomas's shot is off.
Not a great start to this second half. He's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Hart's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Aguirre against Bridges. Unloads from 9. Aguirre no good.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Now Dumars. Pass to Rodman. Bridges with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hart. Rebound by the Pistons. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Now Rodman. Now here's Lambeer. Here's Aguirre. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he put
Hart throws it down.
And he can play with 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Aguirre passes to Rodman. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Aguirre. And they recover it. To stop the drought. That one goes. Just count it. Dumars got his second basket. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons over Brunson. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. Pocket 6. Excellent D from Thomas. And it's Detroit's ball. Here's Dumars. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Now, here's Thomas. The Knicks pull it in. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 10.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hart's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. And it's Rodman, top of the key. Pass to Aguirre. Isaiah Thomas puts the pass right on the money.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Anunoby with it. He's got 5. Here's Bridges, and again it's New York.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Aguirre. Shoots over Anunoby. Aguirre, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Hart outside. Aguirre against Bridges. Rebounded by Lambeer. Lambier's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 3 assists tonight. Bridges against Dumars. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently. But when it works, it works.
Pass to Thomas. He doesn't hit that one. Brunson with some nice D. And here they go. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's Dumars. Takes the 13-footer. Outside for Thomas. Second shot opportunity. Count that one. Thomas got 14 points for the game. Now Brunson. 12 points for him. Pass to Bridges. And the layup is good. Bridges has got 23 points. So it's the Pistons now.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Mahorn checked in for Laimbeer. Edwards comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bogdanovich is checked in for Aguirre. And it's Johnson in for Dumars. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 7. Here's Towns. Cans the shot from the wing. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Thomas. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Clarkson. Edwards grabs the board. And here's Detroit. Johnson finds Thomas. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Edwards. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution. Number 24, Michael Williams.
Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Towns, a screen on Johnson. Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 35 in the game.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, a bulldozer in the painted area. Man, Bogdanovich does not back down.
Here's McBride. Still scoreless. Pass to Anunoby. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Williams. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Left block shot on the way. It's rebounded by Mahorn. Mahorn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Anunoby. Tries the spin move. Williams passes to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. That misses off the backboard. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Towns. Shoots over Johnson. And the Knicks good for 2.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
46.
Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Here's Bogdanovich. Mahorn, a screen on Anunoby. A three from Bogdanovich. Good D by Anunoby. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Bogdanovich out there with Edwards. Then there's Mahorn. Then it's Johnson. And it's Dumars into the shooting guard position.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
One shot.
And that one misses. Detroit with the ball. Bogdanovich dishes to Johnson. Outside Dumars. Pass to Edwards. Fader on the way. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 4 assists in the game. Marching outside. Back to McBride. Bobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots from the corner, and it's good for 2. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Johnson right side. Outside Dumars. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Shamet. Robinson up top. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Dadier. Shot clock at 6. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Dumars. Mahorn, a screen on Clarkson. Dumars kicks it out to Johnson. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Mahorn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And just a poster child for the role of enforcer. Mahorn knows exactly what he's being paid to do. And boy, does he do it well.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Mahorn. And the Knicks making a change here. Abusele's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Fast break, here they come. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got his first points of the night.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Johnson outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Edwards. Johnson outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And that one misses. And the Pistons making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Thomas. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good off the front iron. Now the Knicks with it. Down low, stolen by Dumars. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Thomas's shot is off. It's stolen. Robinson with the block. Now, here's Clarkson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fires top of the key. Rebound, Detroit. Johnson outside. Pass to Mahorn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Rick Mahorn. At the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Mahorn hits them both. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And finished off by Robinson. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now here's Thomas. Over McBride. Detroit, no good that time either. In the corner, Shamet with it. McBride bounce pass. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And here are the Pistons now. Thomas passes to Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
60.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Dumars dishes to Edwards. Pass to Mahorn. The Pistons working the ball around now. And Dumars gets it to go.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Robinson a screen on Dumars. To the paint. And finished off by Robinson.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Robinson's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Dumars the pass to Edwards. Here is Mahorn. Dumars with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. And here is Thomas. Outside Dumars. Teardrop shot. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Dumars. Dumars got 6 assists in the game.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Knocked loose. Robinson against Mahorn. Dumars the pass to Mahorn. Now Thomas. Goes up on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, here's Thomas. And Dumars gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession. Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Here's Dumars. Outside Thomas. Shoots over Shannon. Thomas's shot is off.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Yes, that goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Mahorn. On the wing, Dumars. Mahorn kicks to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now, here's Shannon. Clarkson for 3. Isaiah Thomas with the rebound. Johnson outside. Thomas finds Edwards. Here is Mahorn, guarded by Robinson. Here's Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Clarkson against Dumars. Clarkson passes to Shamet. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Dumars. It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by McBride. They double him with Clarkson. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Over McBride. Thomas, no luck. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Shamet. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Clarkson missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Mahorn, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Dumars. Here's Mahorn. And finished off by Mahorn.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Rodman comes in for James Edwards. And Aguirre's subbed in for Johnson. That's good from Mahorn. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. It's Robinson, top of the key. Pass to Kolek. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride, his first attempt of the game, finds the target. McBride's got his first basket of the night. 1:02 left to play here in the fourth. They set the pick. Pass to Mahorn. And here is Thomas. Now here is Aguirre. He's covered by Shamet. The 10-footer. And the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's Kolek. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's McBride. Shamet with it. New York moving it around. Robinson a screen on Dumas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Robinson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Thomas passes to Rodman. Now, here is Aguirre. Here is Mahorn, guarded by Robinson. A nice shot by Mahorn. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Kolek. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't great big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.